With a complete shutdown of Metro Vancouver's bus system scheduled for later next week, waiting at a bus stop like this one outside BCIT will be pointless. So how are people planning to get around without buses?
I have alternatives such as driving, so it won't affect me that much, but I used to go to UBC, so I can see how it's going to affect all the other students.
Yes, I do take the transit.
What's your plan next week when Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when they go on full strike?
Crying.
BC's biggest university says it will be business as usual despite buses and C-buses not operating next Wednesday through Friday. Students and staff who take more than 80,000 bus trips to and from campus every day will need to get creative with their commute.
I think my first option would be try to see if I can carpool.
I think I'm going to have to bike. I think cycle. I think that's what a lot of people are going to have to do, or I think some students are just not going to come to class.
My dad's going to drive me.
I would walk the whole 5 hours that it takes to get from my house in Burnaby. I'm paying $5,000 to go here. I can't afford to miss that.
Long walks, cycling, and carpools are all possibilities, but it seems many commuters are shifting toward another option.
So we have seen about a 30% spike once the job action was initially announced.
Car-sharing service Evo now beefing up its customer service staff to answer questions from an influx of new members. The company expects even more sign-ups in the coming days.
We also are looking at our relocation strategies and making sure that we have enough people to go out there and move vehicles and make sure they're in the right places around SkyTrain stations and parking lots around transit hubs.
With no talks between the two sides scheduled, the transit strike could continue into December. But could there be another way of getting around by then? One long awaited in this province.
We are anticipating that there will be ride hail on the streets by the end of the year. We are looking forward to seeing that like everybody else is in BC.
I'm very encouraged by the number of companies that have expressed an interest in operating in British Columbia. And I also respect the Passenger Transportation Board taking the time to make sure that all parties have a fair hearing. So I'm hopeful that that will be resolved quickly and we'll have ride-hailing up and running in British Columbia very, very soon.
Meanwhile, Coast Mountain Bus Company has asked the union representing bus and C-bus workers to go back to the bargaining table with the mediator, a request the union has declined 3 times so far. In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.